What's
stepping
one
into
that
the.
you haven't, we talked about story, maybe one that you haven't publicly shared, I mean, the brain can do anything when it's having a
This one's
seizure.
interesting. Okay, this one's interesting. This is a little private.
Okay.
I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this one, but this one's a little interesting. Sorry about the dog. My connection sucks a little bit
No,
outside.
it's good.
Um, um, so I had to see my last 2 episodes ago. Sorry, I guess I'm gonna tell it, Megan. I don't care. I'll tell it. The one where okay, so
You don't have to.
I had a really bad seizure while taking a shit.
Mm-hmm.
My last one.
Okay.
Then it's never really happened to me. So I was taking a shit in the morning and I had a seizure. Okay, that's a bad situation for everybody involved.
Yeah.
Okay. So my poor wife had to drag me to the bathroom, out of the bathroom into bed, give me the Ativan, and try to keep me alive. Mm-hmm. So I guess from what I recall, I don't quite understand what happened, but I had another seizure. But this time, I guess I busted a huge nut while having the seizure. I've never experienced it. I'm not there. I'm not witnessing this. I'm not involved. I have no agenda. This isn't my thing. So I wake up completely paid with a hard on, I guess, and I'm completely covered in nut, and she's trying to get me back in bed. And I'm like trying to hug her or something like an idiot. I don't know. I'm not there. I'm not involved. So I wake up just a complete disaster. Okay. Just a complete disaster. Meanwhile, okay. That was the 2 seizures ago. Mm-hmm. So anyway, So what's interesting is the fact that I needed to process that I'm having seizures in different parts of my brain that are then being affected by the seizure. Clearly, so I wasn't involved. I wasn't there, but it was interesting to see what happens. Another time to process my own mortality, I started a bath one time.
What?
And had a seizure over the bath head first. And Megan came in as I was having the grand mal seizure over the bath, about to drown, and she pulled me out right before I drowned.
That's a lot to unpack right there. So you're in a seizure, you're taking a shit, and then I guess you just go to bus town.
Which is I wouldn't tell this story if it wasn't interesting in the sense that I had a seizure, and this was like this whole episode.
Well, one thing we talked about with the big brain exhibit, I mean, it's very valid. Anything the brain can do when it's not having a seizure, it can do while it's having a seizure. And you're not in control of your body. And, I had to laugh my butt off at that because, when you deal with situations, that's sort of hilarious, but you having a seizure is not
a good
funny
comedy
at all.
Act.
Yeah,
for sure. Like I love making fun of all this shit. Like we gotta process all this madness. Right. Like what is interesting though is the fact to come to terms with that your brain is a processor, and everything that we think life isn't in the sense of how we process and perceive things. And so the seizures, like drugs use, like certain things that happen in life that make you process things, each seizure you have is a traumatic experience.